All right, we're going to show you some more stuff. This was weird. Chris D'Elia.
Oh, yeah.
Still, the man on fire, the man unseen. Remember Chris D'Elia, his big sex allegations that wiped him off the map of this earth. So here's the deal. Doesn't matter if it's real, fake, a setup, a crime, a framing. Chris is done. He's off the grid. He doesn't do his podcast anymore. His tour dates have been canceled. He's out on the street. He doesn't have any representation in Hollywood. And something really weird happened the other day with Chris D'Elia's web store. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden, new merch was dropped. Yeah. Now, maybe this was on a timer. Maybe they just had this scheduled. Okay, you could have stuff on a schedule, but this is very weird. Some new merch is dropped. Some Life Rips custom shorts and beach towels and blankets, stuff for the summer, has just been released on his website. Now, either it was set on a timer or he knows there's just a certain amount of people that don't care and his fans will still buy this merch.
And nobody else would really notice that it was new merch except for his truest fans.
Exactly. So this is pretty creepy. Let's see what people are saying here. The ultimate Chris move, they're saying. Man, this guy, he's a Pedialyte. Don't know why. Okay. Yeah, Chris
they all support him.
They all support him. Very, very sick. So just an update. That's our only update about Chris D'Elia.
Someone said, oh, fuck, I think I closed the link, but someone said...
Oh, there was a sighting, too.
Yes, but it's very brief.
Okay, well, let's just see. There was a sighting. I always love this when, one of our first Me Too men came out. What was his name? He was the, from American Beauty, Frank Underwriting. What was his name? Big fucking actor. Everyone loved him. I did
Kevin
a video.
Spacey?
Yeah, remember when I did a video pretending to be one of his victims?
Oh
and
my
I got a bunch of hits. Kevin Spacey. Remember when our first Me Too happened? It was exhilarating. And we kept saying, I just would kill to see where Kevin Spacey is right now. Nowadays, who cares? But back then, I remember just going, I would love to just see what he's doing. Is he just pacing around his apartment with a loaded six-shooter shooting TVs? Every time he's mentioned on the news, what's going on? Well, we had a Chris D'Elia sighting, so we could put our imagination to the test here. And they said this, cult leader in the flesh. Is this Chris D'Elia? Let's see what happens here. Oh, my God.
That was him.
Wait, where? Hold on. Tell me when to pause.
Pause.
That him?
Apparently.
Oh, my God. So somebody was just driving through Burbank, and they caught Chris. How is that him?
Because I guess they know that's his car.
That's Chris D'Elia's car? A buttered colored G-Wagon? It's weird. Okay, there he is. Chris D'Elia spotted getting groceries. Shut him down. He shouldn't be out. Shouldn't be driving. I can't believe he's probably driving to the public school, to suck on some clits of the kids,
and
right?
Also, this guy in the chat keeps telling me that his opener did a podcast talking about it.
Yes, people keep telling me about this.
I don't know what
Mike,
the time
you gotta
code
hear
is,
this.
but I'll send.
Yeah,
it to
someone
you,
send that over. I've been hearing a lot about this. That says his opener started talking. He started spewing out word salad, word vomit. You could join me on.
I don't know what time it is, but hopefully he starts it right at the beginning.
By the way, speaking of Nerd City here, I'm starting a Storyfire account with the big boys from YouTube. I'm one of the early ground investors in Storyfire. We're going to be bigger than YouTube. Me, Keemstar, a couple other guys. It's going to go far. Storyfire. And I'll tell you my official account details soon. Coming up, and you can follow me on there. This is the new Gab. Okay, this is a video that I've been recommending this a lot. This is Chris D'Elia's opener, and his name is Michael Lemieux. Is that right?
Sure.
Jules, I'm asking you. Oh, no, Michael Lenoci. Michael Lenoci. And the guy's been eating fettuccine Alfredo every day in the hot, hot heat. It's disgusting. He's nauseated. Let's see what happens here.
They're saying around 5 minutes in.
5 minutes in. Yikes. That's about how long I went to school when I was a kid. Because school sucks. Check this out. Let's see the opening. I always love an opening.
But another guy says 1830.
Okay, well, let's see. I like an opening. Here we go. Yeah, the takeover. I am an opener. Even if I was an opener. Is that him? He's like Big Mike. You know, this is really suspect, too, that Chris travels with an opener. You would think you would know him by name. The fact that Chris's openers are these unknowns is really odd. It means, one, A, he don't like to pay people too much, so he picks Michael Lenoci. Has anyone ever heard of him? You would think Chris D'Elia's opener would be a comic of namesake. No, he picks these guys that he could trust. He knows Lenoci ain't spilling no beans. He ain't spilling no Brunswick. So, very suspicious that he would even choose this guy over a name comic that could be under him who would really, do well. Also, a comic who's probably bad. We've heard of even the comics we've all heard of are so bad. Imagine the comics we haven't heard of. How bad they must be. So he's going around town with this guy. Hey, big Michael Lenoci. There you go.
Here we go.
Cheers, guys.
Here we go. We've started.
To a wonderful Saturday and a Sunday.
Because the volume got moved. It got moved. It was too loud. Did we start? We started. It's too loud.
Wow, does he stink?
I hate him already.
This what I'm like when I come on?
No.
Can you see the difference now between this podcaster elite system? Okay, this guy's awful. Man, you could tell right away. It's been a long time since we watched something this bad. I mean, Size on Z is better than this, right?
Way more compelling.
Yeah, this is really bad. So if this is Chris's opener, this is more of a wingman who won't spill the secrets. Very scary. He's also wearing a distrustworthy hat. Let's see what he says. And a V-neck.
Now it's a little bit better. We're not in the red unless we're talking about finance. We are. We have started the camera.
This must be how new people view me on YouTube.
Guy?
Imagine. Remember, I get these comments on YouTube. I couldn't make it 6 seconds with this guy. You mean this guy. They must mean him, right? Come on.
The guy who sent me this video said he's for sure a potential new fool.
Oh, I'm almost afraid of him. That's how foolish he is. Look at that fucking hat, bro. What's under that hat? A whole watermelon? This is Hey Big Mike times 1.
I hate him a lot instantly.
Yes,
so it might be a
fucking.
perfect match.
I couldn't make it 6 seconds in with this guy. Listen to this.
Camera looks crooked. I'll have to fix that in post.
Oh, no, you won't.
Did we start? Yes. How's my voice? Sounds a little rough. Do I have COVID? We don't know yet. Let's find out each day.
Okay, this even
He's
is
worse at podcasting than Sarah Weinstein.
Yes. Here's what's the real problem. If Chris is bringing this guy on the road, none of us has heard of him. He's obviously so bad. To bring, you know how Rogan always said, I bring people that are really funny on the road. Joey Diaz, I bring guys that are really funny. There used to be this thing where really sick, mentally ill people would bring terrible openers with them on the road so that they would be so bad by the time they came up, everyone would love them. They'd be relieved to hear something. The contrast would be enough to kill. So Chris D'Elia is so evil that he brings this guy on the road. You're paying $80 a seat as if it's a Red Rocks Flume show. And you got to see this guy for 25 minutes? That's a disservice to the human race. Ugh. So this guy is the secret keeper. And what are we going to find out today with him?
He's just going to talk about the situation with Chris.
He's going to spill the Franks. The Spaghetti-O can is partially opened. It's the one with the hot dog slices.
Sounds a little rough. Do I have COVID? We don't know yet. Let's find out. Each day you get better. I don't know if I'm going to be better. What's going on? Not much. Did the coffee kick in? Apparently, because I'm going 100 miles per hour. What's up?
Who does he remind me of?
The worst guy ever performed. I mean, this is really...
My spine is crunching.
This is some amateur... I've seen, again, I don't want to take it back to incest porn, but there's this group called Dixie's Trailer Park that is more... really, the deepest, darkest incest porn shot in 4x3 from the 70s comes across with a little more TV oomph than this. This is loose. This is amateur. You know, this is some very, very loose stuff, man.
My body is rejecting.
This is like
him.
lower than YouTube like Tommy NC 2010 from
Yes, is
has
a better host.
Yeah, this is very low hosted. Here.
Much. Did the coffee kick
That's
in?
incest.
Apparently, because I'm going 100 miles per hour. What's up, team? How are we doing? What was that? I heard a beeping noise. Did you hear a
full
beeping
sip
noise?
incoming.
Nope.
Look
it
at
was
this
just
full
me.
Oh, that is a full swallow.
And that is a fool's mug.
Yeah,
Why do you
look
have
at him.
that?
Looking in the mug like a well. Those answers, they're not coming, you know it all. Yeah, you're looking down there as if your daughter fell down the well. She ain't down there, bro. Look at that full sip. Staring straight to the bottom, dude. That is scary. Aren't you afraid of heights? You know, looking that deep into the fucking lagoon. Fuck, man.
What if I recorded the whole podcast and the video didn't work for some reason? Is it bothering me that it's crooked? A little bit. Do I have it here? No. It couldn't be here. It was supposed to be here. We were going to do this last
This is like
night.
Big Mike's audition tape. For, I don't know, you know, like from 17 years ago. This is insanely bad, right?
I can't even
We have to keep watching this. This
believe
is...
what I'm seeing. I don't know why I have such
Is this not the worst fucking human being in all of New Jersey? He must be from Jersey. So this is Chris D'Elia's best friend. This would be like if I was friends with Marilyn Manson. I mean, this is disturbing.
And then we decided to do it today, and then it's not here, and now I don't have an it. Which, will I need it? No, not as much, because I got this iPad, because I got a lot of notes, because I'm going to go into a lot of things this week. This is the good week. This is a big week, okay? This is the week that we've all been waiting for, okay? The comeback. That's what this is. This is the comeback, okay? We're back in LA. I feel good. Kind of. I mean, physically, I feel okay. Am I well? I think so.
How many views does this have? Episode
And
20.
they're saying this thing that he does where he asks himself.
15,000 views?
Oh my God.
88 dislikes for this. So people hate me more than him? That's really just...
I don't get it.
That's crazy.
I mean...
The comeback. Okay, well, I got to hear him out. Let's go to this 5-minute mark first and hear what they say, and then we'll do this 18 mark. I love this guy. His name's Michael Lenosi. His father owns the worst pasta shop in all of southern Jersey. The pasta's so rubbery. You can't even chew it. It's like chewing something from a Sour Patch Company.
2016? It was 2016. I'm sorry. I apologize for those two mistakes, but I fixed it. Okay? There was a couple other comeback stories that I was going to talk about on the podcast that I was reading online, like about Steve Jobs. Did you know he was fired from Apple? Did you know he was fired from Apple and then like 10, 15 years later he was hired again? He came back and fucking showed them like, what's up, dude? I know what I'm doing. Don't doubt me, motherfucker. Ooh. Don't doubt me, motherfucker.
Oh,
the truth
my God.
always rises to the top. Always. Not all the time. There are a lot of cases where people...
This is like if we were able to see Dane Cook as a 12-year-old. His first try at comedy. Okay, so they're saying 18 minutes in is when this party really...
5 minutes in.
Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, well, I'm at 5, so let's see what happens here. This guy is nuts, man. To me, this is the scariest person I've ever met.
Been wrongfully accused and they went to jail and they were even killed. They even had the death penalty. There's a lot of fucked up, the whole judicial system back in the day. I mean, it probably still is. You know, again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just riffing. But there are a lot of like wrongfully accused people in prison. So I don't want to say like the truth always rises. But for the most part, you hope it does when it comes to, you know, like sports or stuff like this. Again, this is a sports podcast. This has always been a sports podcast. That's why it's called The Takeover with Michael Lenoci. Do we talk about sports? Not really a lot. But it's still a sports podcast. We need everybody to understand that, okay? So that's why this week is the comeback story. And listen, I feel that like I spread positivity, right? And I feel like I'm very honest, and I like to be vulnerable on here sometimes. And you know, I like the feedback that I get from you guys. I appreciate it.
You get feedback?
Give little
Why is he
feedbacks on
doing
Twitter
this music?
and on Instagram.
He's crazy.
I like messages. I like good messages. After having a lot of bad messages, which we'll get into, I like having good messages about the podcast. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, okay, cool. At least one person is enjoying my thoughts and also is as dumb as me. So I'm not saying you guys are all dumb, but
here comes this
there
big
are like,
sip.
What's that Tim Ferriss podcast? Whatever. There's smart people podcasts out there, but they're kind of boring sometimes.
Oh!
And I understand.
Oh my God, have you ever met a man who wasn't more himself than this guy? This guy is struggling with addiction. Here at 7 minutes in, we haven't heard any Chris D'Elia stuff. So let's go to this next note. Okay.
No, that's what they said. The 18-minute thing was from the wrong video.
Okay.
They said it was around 5 minutes. I guess.
Okay, I'll keep playing it. We're at 7 minutes. So
but
this
he's
guy
talking about people being wrongly accused.
Okay.
That I'm not the most entertaining podcast. I know there are more entertaining podcasts. I know there
of course.
are more informational podcasts. You know what I mean? I don't really know why you're listening to it. Maybe because it's soothing, because I can make my voice like this.
Oh.
And when my voice is like this, it calms you down.
Oh my gosh.
Take the red pill or the blue pill. Either way, you are in the Matrix.
Oh shit, dude.
Hi.
This is not
I am Morpheus.
Oh my God.
I'm not good at accents, but
We got one. Where's that clip that's called "We Got"? I got to play you this. Hold on, and this should be pulled up. That's insane. Hi, I am Morpheus. Which one should I take? If this was like a fake thing, how funny would that be? We got one. Wait till you see this. Hold on, this is so funny. We got to slow down here. We got one. Oh, come on, don't tell me. Show all in Finder, please. Don't worry, it'll be worth it. We got one. I actually don't have it. Okay, it was Janine, remember from Ghost? We got one! This is insane, bro. I've never seen anything like this, so I don't really know how to compose myself. I was not trained for this. Okay?
I'm
not prepared. I need to see more. Here we go. Thank you so much, Ben.
if I was going to do one, hi, I am Morpheus. My name is Morpheus, and I'm here to soothe you. Hi, I had an egg sandwich this morning. Sandwich. My dad says sandwich, and it's like an Italian.
You're Italian?
His first language is Italian, and then English. So, that's his excuse. He'll be like, you want a sandwich? It's just so, that's what Italians do. And you're like, it's sandwich. And he goes, sandwich. No, sandwich. No, sandwich. It's a sandwich. Dad, it's sandwich. He goes, in Italy we say sandwich.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow, I'm having a good time today.
Oh my God.
It's good that I'm in a good mood because all right, this is what I want to say. Now, I don't want this episode to be negative at all.
Oh.
But it's the comeback episode, a.k.a. there's a little bit of spite and revenge in this episode.
No.
And it's for me, okay? It's for me, and I'm going to go into things, and I'm going to talk about things, how I feel about certain situations, and there's also going to be a segment.
Chris hangs out with you for more than 1 minute's time. He picked you? That is worse than his allegations. To know that he spends weekends with this guy. They share hotel rooms, cars. They spend the whole weekend together with this guy. That's a really bad character thing, right? About a guy. Imagine if your dad hung out with this guy. You'd be like, okay, my dad's up to something. My dad's involved. So Chris hangs out with this guy. This is maniacal. I've never seen, again, unequipped for something like this. I've seen a lot of shows, seen a lot of podcasts. I've never seen anything like this. This is more amateur than the internet asks for, right? This is
Big Mike literally is better at comedy than this
Big
guy.
Mike looks like the guy from Wheel of Fortune compared to this. Let's see.
Where it's called People Who Hate Me. And I'm going to share a bunch of messages and comments I had gotten over the last
We got to get on this show.
and just make fun of myself and them. And I'm going to
Tell him he's on Red Bar.
I'm going to put up their profiles.
Oh my
and it's
God.
going to be public. And
wait a minute.
do what you want.
He's going to dox people. He's going to show profiles of people who've been messing with him, he says.
Oh my God.
This should be really funny. I can't wait to see it. My new Mike. What do we call this guy? And his name's Mike. This fucking rocks.
I'm not asking you to do anything. If 10% of you do something, that's enough. If you're going to say something and message these people, you could be like, shame on you. That's all I would say. Say, shame on you. Let's not be mean. Let's not be like, you should kill yourself. Let's not do what they were doing to me.
Oh my
but I
God.
think it would be funny if everybody was like, shame on you. They just got like 40 messages of shame on you.
Oh,
like if
that would-
10% of you send, that's enough messages for like, if they got even 40 messages of people being like, shame on you, that's funny to me.
The
Because
mind
it's just
of a
like,
fool.
Who, like, again, I don't want to get into that yet. We'll get to that. But it's just so fun. I am going to share some people's fucking Instagrams on here. I'm gonna
Oh my
pop it up
God, he's
on-
acting like Nick Vile, to be honest. What a nervous wreck. I mean, I've never met somebody more non-camera ready than this guy.
Is this the guy that... Remember there was that one story about Chris where the girl said that he asked her to give his opener a blowjob or something like that, and
gotta
then
be
he
the
started
guy.
texting her? I think that this might be him.
Oh, this guy lives at Blowjob University. I mean, really, look at this guy. His whole point of existence is for the blowjob. He hasn't had one yet, but he's dying to figure out what that feels like. Let's see what happens next. I can't imagine what's going to come out of his mouth.
over my right shoulder or my left shoulder. Probably my right one because I don't want to cover the dogs.
Oh!
By the way, rearranged my room so there's a new setup for the podcast.
Your room?
There's more room.
I rearranged my room. You live in a room? Are you 9? What are you, 13? You live in a room. I can't even imagine.
A room. And then also, I don't know how this is going to look. In post, I'll decide if I'm going to keep this, if this is going to be the look.
Looks
Maybe
like
I
shit.
have to switch things up.
You should.
So again, bear with me. Rawr.
Oh my God. Wait, that's my line. Okay, now he might be good. Bear with me, rar. Okay, stealing some of my material. Yikes. Okay, but I thought that was funny. Bear with me, rar. Whoa, oh, WinRAR, I think is what he's talking about. An unrar program.
So again, bear with me. Rawr.
Wow.
I did that because of the bear part.
Oh.
I don't know
This
if you
guy
guys got
fucking
that. But here's the
rules.
deal, okay? Where are we?
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's start with the facts, okay? People, first of all, a lot of people in the previous weeks, I would get messages from people who were nice, who were actually like, I guess, fans or whatever, or people that knew me, and they'd be like, why are you staying silent? Why are you
Chris.
not defending your friend
Chris
publicly?
D'Elia.
And I'm like, first of all, here's what's crazy to me. I don't owe anyone a response.
Oh, fuck.
I don't owe anyone
Hell yeah.
a response. This is what's crazy about this world is I would be online and all this shit was going on about my best friend, and I'm seeing it, and I know what I know.
He's your
and then
best
people are
friend?
like, what are you going to do? What
Chris,
are you gonna
this
say?
is
And
your
then you
best
see
friend?
other comedians saying stuff. You see comedians attacking, and you're like, well, this is so weird. And it's just like, why do I don't even know you people. Yeah, I'm thankful that
Oh.
I have subscribers and followers, but I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you a response. The only person I owe
If you want to be back in business, you kind of do. I don't know if anyone else who's on Netflix is about to take you on tour. I can't see Tom Segura scooping you up. Joe Rogan ain't going anywhere near you. You had it great. You had a lottery ticket. And I don't owe you any of you. And you do if you want to stay in business. Otherwise, this is it here. Well, I'm sure once you change the setup, it'll blow up.
is my friend. All I have to do is pick up the phone, call him, and be like, yo, this is crazy. I know who you are. I know you are a great guy with a great heart and would never do anything wrong. And this is insane. And I have your back and I love you. That's my responsibility as a friend. That's the only responsibility I have. And that's the only thing I owe to anyone. All right? I don't owe anyone a response. And that's what's crazy is you would see, you're
involved?
that's what you're. That's. I don't want to get mad, but that's to think that a stranger could be like there would be people who are mad and be like, why aren't you saying anything? You saying silent means you're guilty. Like what? No, it fucking doesn't. You're crazy. You're crazy to think that you should reach out to a stranger, harass them, and be like, you need to say something on this subject. That's fucking crazy. The only thing I owe is to be a good friend and be my boy and be behind my friend and have his back.
Guy thinks the world is Entourage. All I owe is to be a bro. Okay.
Be my boy.
Be my boy. That's
my
disgusting.
boy.
Don't mention children in this. All I owe is to be my boy.
That's what I owe. And I know him, and I know what he is, and I know who he is, and I know what's true and what's not true. And I knew it was all bullshit. Okay? I know. I fucking spent the last 5 fucking years with the guy. This is fucking enraging. You can't, when there's a mob fucking yelling at you, there's no rhyme or reason. You can't argue with them. It's over. You're not going to win. It's in politics. Every time you're watching politics, you see the protests. You see people protesting, and then you see fucking people and Make America Great Again. They're just at each other's throats. Nobody's changing anyone's mind. There's no way to get through. Everybody's just fucking mad. So my job is to be a fucking friend, not worry about what people are saying. If people are going to fucking come at me, then I'm going to take the blows with my buddy.
Oh my God, blowing and fucking.
He's actually kind of excited that this happened because now that like Callan and Brendan threw him under the bus and none of his famous friends, Whitney, doesn't want anything to do with him. Now he really is Chris's best friend.
Yeah, you're the new Chris.
This is a huge
Come hang out with your friend. He's like, oh, brother, this is my friend. Great. Can the guy even cook?
Because that's not my job to fucking sit there and give them a response. I went to Florida to stay with my buddies. Dude, my buddies have kids. All of them have kids except one of them, right?
And you
they
gave
have a
them
wife
to
and
Chris?
kids. There's COVID going on. Work is hard. I came home. I wasn't mentally well. We saw the previous episodes.
Oh.
Dude, they all fucking left their wives and kids and stopped what they were doing. And they're like, yo, what's our job right now? What's our job? We've known Michael since we were 16, 15, 16. That's fucking 20 years. Those are my boys, bro. Those are my brothers. What did they do? They fucking stopped everything. They made sure they could get a day out together with us. We got a fucking boat. We got an 8-ball. And we got fucking beers. And they were there for me.
We got a boat and an 8-ball? Is this really what you should be saying for your press conference about Chris D'Elia's
sex crimes?
Dude, you could trust me, right? We got a boat and an 8-ball. My buddies all left their wives and their kids. And we fucked some minors down at Lake Havasu. What is the problem? Dude, this guy's nuts, dude. I've never heard of a guy defending a pedophile, but go, dude, we did an 8-ball last weekend. We're fine.
We're bros.
That's insane. Okay, you're officially the best. Let's see what happens next.
We got a fucking boat, we got an 8-ball, and we got fucking beers, and they were there for me.
Beers.
They were my friends. They don't give a shit about any of this. All of this shit is all bullshit. We all live under this bubble. We live under this bubble, and people love gossip. They want to know people's business. It's fucking crazy. Nothing matters but your circle, your friends and your family. Okay?
It's not true.
If somebody made a mistake or something, that's on them to fucking face up the consequences and live with their mistakes. But if you know who your friend is and he's a good person and you know there's nothing he's ever done wrong.
Yeah, but your definition of a good person is very bad.
It's warped.
One of the worst good people I've ever met. Your definition of good is to throw a woman off the boat after you and your friends gangbanged her. But then you threw her a life jacket so she can get back to shore.
Then fuck you. I don't owe you guys anything. I owe him I have his back. I'm his friend. That's what I owe. That's the most important thing. Not to fucking... Oh shit! I'm getting scared. There's a fucking mob attacking me. That mob's not going to be there in 10 years. They're not going to be there when I have a family. They're not going to be there when my parents die. They're not going to be. They weren't there when my fucking dog died. They're not there for you. The only people there for you are your friends and family. Why are we forgetting that? Like that's the most important thing. And then you have people fucking getting attacked by this mob and they get scared and they bail. Some of these people are good friends and they bail. Like you watched all these podcasters fucking bail.
Like your boss, Chris D'Elia. Nowhere to be found. You know, does his other episodes have this many viewers here? I can't imagine these people watching. So Chris's fans are so desperate for some Chris moments that they're latching onto this guy. You know? This is like one of Chris D'Elia's condoms
yes,
got mixed
this
up.
episode has 15K views.
Yeah.
The one before that only had 948.
Okay, there we go.
So
This is like if one of Chris D'Elia's condoms got mixed up in a Rick and Morty experiment.
Wow, some of his episodes only have like 200 views.
200 views. That's what I thought. But this one in particular, people have been passing around. This guy speaks. He talks about Chris. Now, they're not really disliking this, which boggles my mind. I mean, this should be, there should be prison bars above this screen. This guy should really be in a home for boys. Let's see what he says next. I can't even imagine.
Like, the fighter and the kid bailed. They didn't even give it 24 hours, bro. They didn't even wait 24 hours. They fucking put out a video. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. Dude, they'll even tell you they regret doing that. That was the worst thing they could have done. It fucking blew up in their face. But they didn't even. They got. I can't get mad at these people, at these other comics who are just like, oh, I don't know what to say. Like, I can't get mad at them because they panicked. They panicked, and they'll tell you they panicked. All right, I was panicking. I was scared. I was like, what's going on? This is fucking insane. This is a Black Mirror episode. And they panicked. One of my buddies, one comic buddy, I don't even want to bring him into this, but he's so smart. He's a comic who's been doing this for
must be a genius if he's friends with you.
You just got to fucking sit there and stay calm. Like Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady is always calm in the playoffs and Super Bowls.
I always go to when I'm in a bind. What would Tom Brady do? I don't know. Maybe beat the hell out of his wife? Who knows? But he's cool.
Fucking wins because he's calm. He doesn't panic in situations.
Oh,
the great athletes. I'm sorry, I'm bringing this into sports, but great athletes don't fucking panic when things get hostile.
This guy's got to be a stoolie, huh?
And they stay calm. And he was a reminder. He's like, just sit there.
Do we have any more Joshua in the house?
Just deal with it.
Any more of this stuff, gin or anything? I gotta get lit, man. I don't even have a buzz, bro. I don't even have a fucking buzz, bro. Give me some more of this stuff, bro. You have the gin? You get the gin?
Do you know where it is, or is there none left?
Go on one of these house hunts. House Hunt International. Okay? This guy, huh? What an A-plus student. I love this guy. Here, the takeover. And what will he say next? We're only 16 minutes into his crazy speech. He's talking about doing 8 balls on the boat. Lake Havasu comes around. He's ripping girls' bikinis off. He's the type of guy who rips a girl's bikinis off, cuts it up, throws it into the ocean. What are you going to wear now, bitch? Ha, 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 ha. We filmed you. We're selling the tapes. So let's see what he does next. Defending Chris D'Elia. If I were Chris, I'd probably want this tape wiped off everyone's hard drive. I wouldn't want this out there.
This is a weird time we live in.
Strange times.
Our whole country, everything is so weird. People are mad. People have lost jobs. People have lost loved ones. People are furious. Okay, you're not going to fucking get through to people right now with whatever you're saying. You know, you could support whatever you want politically, whatever. You could. All you can do is know who you are as a person and know what your heart are. Who you are and what your intentions are and who the people you surround yourself with. That's most important. And like publicly though, like I don't know if I'm making sense, but like publicly you don't. I was so mad to see how many people fucking turn their back on someone when it was just like you're just listening to fucking trolls on Twitter. Why don't we get the whole story? I knew the whole time. This is my best friend. I spent every day with this guy. My best friend. Of course I'm going to get tagged. I get it. But I'm not going to. I can't fucking publicly sit there and go after people and be like, what the fuck? It just doesn't look good. It would never look good. So you're dealing with that and you're watching people who you thought were close friends just turn their back on him. And you're like, what? What is going on? Because they were panicking. They didn't know what to do. Hollywood is a gross fucking world, bro. It's a gross world, and
Chris's dad is Mr. Hollywood, so take that back.
So many ways, but I mean specifically,
this is wild.
You'll watch people who you thought you were a friend choose money and careers over you, which I kind of get. I kind of get it, but I'm not like that. I wasn't built like that. Like if something went down to one of my friends, like in South Florida that I've known for 20 years, like if one of my one of my friends is getting married in January,
Blog Creations.
Okay, if I had a gig that was going to be awesome, I'm not doing it. It doesn't matter. There's no way I would.
This
never
is like the type of guy who comments first on Vlog Creations uploads. All right, this could go on for hours. This is exciting. Are there any more time codes here?
No, there was.
Okay, I'm not going to watch this whole thing. But this guy fucking rules. The comeback.
Feel like I'm definitely subscribing to this man.
Yeah, tell him he's been on Red Bar. Want him involved in our community. Michael Lenoci. Let's get him on for interview. Tell him Mike from Red Bar, big corporation, wants to interview you. This is huge for your career in comedy. Have him come on the show. We'll do a debate, Steven Crowder style, about his lifestyle. And his buddy Chris. Wouldn't that be something? Get him on.
Maybe you should tell him we're having him on to talk about bros and friendship.
Yeah, friendship and bros. This isn't a setup. This isn't for his career. He cares about his career deeply. Okay, we've got a couple of little ones for you here.